Hey everybody, Nick here again with Big Flick Energy, bringing you another movie review, and today's is for Fear Street Part 1. Essentially a slasher movie that has heavy goosebump style to it, which ironically I did not know before this movie that R.L. Stine had written Fear Street books that these movies were based off of. And I say these movies because this whole story is actually part one of three parts, which will come out a week apart. Each movie roughly an hour 45 to 2 hours. This one specifically was an hour and 43 minutes. Tells a story about Shadyside, which is a town that has kind of been haunted by this evil over the last several hundred years. Not so much spiritual, but again, very slasher-esque. So without giving away too much more of the movie, I will leave it at that as far as the plot goes. Your typical teenagers as the protagonist. It introduces Kiana Madeira as the main character, Dina, who I'd never seen before in anything else, and also Benjamin Flores Jr. as Josh, who, in my opinion, kind of steals the show. He's kind of like the nerdy guy that poses more benefit than you'd initially expect in a scenario like this. So without giving away too much more of the movie, I absolutely loved it. I will absolutely revisit this during the Halloween time when you kind of want to watch scary movies a little bit more often. Fear Street Part 1, 1994. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible. If you were born in around the 90s, you will definitely recognize every song that's on there. Nostalgia definitely hits home while watching. Great movie. Again, it is unique in the platform it's delivering itself on, the three parts in three different movies, but also in that it takes the horror genre and kind of flips it on its ear in the way it delivers the slasher notes. So would love to know if you've seen this. Definitely let me know what you think. If you're a horror fan, it is a must see if you haven't seen it already or even heard of it. I definitely will go back and read these books. I know R.L. Stine was kind of from our childhood, but I would absolutely give it a read when I decide to revisit these movies again later in the year. Definitely going to get to some more reviews as well. Got some new movies coming out in the theaters. You got Tournament of Champions, the escape room movie. You've got Pig with Nicolas Cage, which is an indie movie. I don't know if I can find that one in theaters, but it may have to be a video on demand. And Space Jam Legacy also comes out this weekend. Going to try to get to those for all you theater goers out there that want to go out and catch up the new in the theater. But as always, thank you so much for your time. Cannot recommend this movie enough. If you don't like gore, if you don't like the visual aspects to a horror movie, if you're more of a thriller person than a horror movie, probably stay away from this one. But other than that, absolutely great. Cannot wait to watch this series again. Cannot wait to give you the review of part 2 here in a few days. And cannot wait for the finale that's coming out this upcoming weekend. Thank you all again so much. And appreciate you checking out some Big Flick Energy.